Jay-Z, a name synonymous to music, business, and cultural power, is facing one of the most serious allegations of his career. Yeah, man. We a couple of weeks ago we had I think it was in the short thought where we asked whether Jay-Z will face the Diddy karma. Don't know if you recall that. And we both
Yes.
had different opinions on that. You thought
Yes.
maybe, who knows? And I thought maybe not. More like I was leaning more towards the not than the who knows. And you were more towards the who knows. And here we are, 2-3 weeks later. And Tony Buzbee filed that lawsuit. Or at least he didn't file it. It was already filed. But in the lawsuit, he was pointing towards two celebrities, Celeb A and Celeb B. And according to the statement that was released by Jay-Z earlier in the week, last week, it was clear that he was, well, the lawyer was attempting to settle outside of the case without mentioning his name in this lawsuit. After Jay-Z didn't comply, he added Jay-Z's name to the lawsuit. There is still a Celeb B out there who was, according to this story, in the room.
Was it a male celeb?
A female. She was watching the whole time, according to the lawsuit.
Was it Solange?
I know who it is. I have an assumption. Let me put it this way.
You have
I have
an
an
assumption of who
assumption.
it is? Would I be able to guess?
She's from the block.
She's from the block.
She's from the block.
The Thanos of relationships.
The ring chaser. The
the
Tom
ring.
Brady. The Tom Brady of hip hop. Of Hollywood. Probably it's not Hollywood, not
No,
hip hop. It's
Tom-
probably
I think it's the Kobe. Because Jordan has 6, Brady has 7, but Kobe has 5. I think she has 5.
no. R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Yeah.
R.I.P. Kobe, man. We miss you. Ever since Kobe went down in that helicopter, we've had nothing but bad things happening in this world.
Yeah.
We had Uncle Vit. We had Joe losing his mind in office. No, I'm just kidding. Wiped out. They did the Man in Black with Joe in the office.
Too much times.
Too much time. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the statement by Jay-Z early in the week about the lawsuit. As I described, I think we talked about this story when the lawsuit was filed. We talked about it really short because, like I said, there are some of these weird stories in the lawsuit. The lawsuit claims that this girl who was a minor at the time, I'm not gonna say her exact age, you can find it on the internet. She was going to the MTV Awards. She went to the MTV Awards where she met the driver of, I think it was Diddy. The driver.
Was it Donnell Rawlings?
Okay, trying to implicate other people out there. RJ, don't put other people in. Before we know it, we see our name. Double Thought Show said that he was the driver of Diddy.
I'm just saying it because he was on, I don't know if you remember it, but he was on The Wire.
Donnell was on the wire.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
was
true. That's
he was
true.
the driver.
He was the driver of
Yeah.
She.
Yeah. That's the
That
was
is
the joke.
true. That is true. That is true. Ah, totally forgot about him. That's a crazy one. That is true, man. That great show, by the way, The Wire. Anyway, so the story goes, and I'm gonna recap it real quick so we know what we're talking about before we read the clapback. The driver invited her to the after party. According to the lawsuit, the driver said that Diddy likes some
Short.
in age, short in age, not short as in short in the short bus, short in age. And he said to her, "I'm gonna drive you in later, but let me know. I'm gonna contact you later." What happened was, by some anyway, well, I can't remember that part. Some way, somehow, they got connected that same day. By the way, we are still at the MTV Awards. A 13-year-old was at the MTV Awards with her friend, walking around, having fun. She's from another state, by the way, not in the same state as well. So it's kind of a weird situation by itself. You're on mute. Can't hear you. Whatever.
Where are the parents?
Hey, that's what we have to ask when Aaliyah was marrying R. Kelly as well. But hey, let's not try to victim blame right now. Let's let the story roll out the way it should. The driver connected with her after the MTV Awards and brought her to a mansion that has like a U driveway or something like that. Sounds like every big mansion we have ever seen, but hey, without victim blaming, still.
Sounds like the White House.
Sounds like the White House. Sounds like the Prince of Bel-Air house as well. You know?
That's true.
You don't know. Maybe. Well, Will Smith said during his show that he has nothing to do with Diddy. But hey, let's continue with the story. According to her, she got some drinks, start feeling a bit woozy. By the way, that's something that continuously happens in all these allegations. It's like a pattern. They take a drink, the timing is like a movie. They find themselves in a room alone. I've seen this in multiple lawsuits. The drink timing is perfect because just in time when they're trying to feel a bit shaky, the diddler shows up. So was the case here as well. She started feeling shaky. A 13-year-old girl, once I'm going to say her age, but hey, it is what it is. A minor.
You already
A
said
minor.
it.
Oh, I already said it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
A minor was walking through the party, drinking alcohol, feeling woozy, went to a room, an empty room with only a bed in it, went to take a nap because she wasn't feeling that well. There is the diddler showing up with Mr. Sean Carter. That's the lawsuit.
According to the lawsuit.
According to the lawsuit. What happens. One goes first, the other went after. But then she fought back and ran out the party naked with her clothes in her hands outside. She kept running, and before you know it, she found herself at a gas station and called her dad to tell him to come pick him up. The dad picked her up and they went home. No questions asked. It sounds like a movie, but that's the lawsuit.